All right, here we go. Just showing you a simple way to wire up your torque, your TCC torque converter clutch. This is probably the simplest way. So, anyways, you get one of these. I had this transmission rebuilt. See, it's got new clutches, and they had to replace this shaft right here. Um, so, anyways, what you do is you get one of these here. You get them on Amazon for about 20 bucks, whatever, 19.95. This part right here is about $15. So you got about 35 right here, and then when you wire it, just run the wire. The positive lead that comes through here, it'll be, if you're looking at it from the top, it'll be right next to the little peg right there, right here, closest to the shifter linkage. You have a black one, a tan one inside there. I actually just cut them off. So this tan one right here is the positive lead, and then this one that comes out of it, the black one, that's the ground. So if you're not hooking this up to a vehicle that has a engine control module, like they do on some of the let's say a 87 Buick or whatever, these transmissions came out of Buicks, Olds, Pontiacs, Chevrolet, and they were popular for just a few years there. But anyways, I'll be installing this in a 64 Chevelle, so obviously I don't have any computer stuff. So anyways, this solenoid right here, this acts as the ground circuit. So when we get pressure to the fourth gear, basically what this is going to do, it's going to ground this circuit out. Okay, so that is your ground. Simple. Black wire, ground. Red wire, hot. This goes, the way I'm going to wire mine is I replace the brake switch. I just bought a brake switch for a vehicle that has cruise control, and it's actually just a little bit longer, so I had a little bit of difficulty sliding it in, but there's no bolts to retain it. So let me see if I can show you what I got going on here. There's a motor that will be going in this thing. So I pulled this out of there. It has two wires on it. And this is what activates the rear brake lights. And it plugs in right here. These two wires, I'm going to use that to activate the torque converter clutch. Basically, I'm going to run a hot wire off of one lead, and then the other one's going to go back to the transmission. And you just need like a 20 amp power source. You could wire it to your fuse box right there. You want something that will just go on with ignition. Basically like the same as you would run your stereo or something like that, to where it's not going to be on when the car's off. So that popped in there. I mean, it was a little bit tight. You can see there's only a little bit of, actually no room right there. So I kind of had to push it in a little bit sideways and slide it in there. It doesn't have any jam nuts on it, so it just popped right in. I'm not really trying to get any extra power out of this thing. Mainly I just want to get a little bit better gas mileage. I actually have a pretty good 350 small block in there. And the reason why I'm going with the 327, just trying to go for a little bit better fuel economy. I got some low budget ZZ4 heads with the 58cc chambers on them. And I went with the RV Cam by Melling. It's like a 460 lift. So I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, when I had them rebuild the transmission, I just pretty much had them put stock stuff in there. I mean, it's gonna be good enough for the power rating that I have. So I just try to keep it simple. Just want to let you know that there's a pretty simple way to do it, and you can see I cut off the extra wires there. Prior to me doing this here, you see the one wire right in there, the brown one, the beige one that's cut off, and the black one. The black one was the ground, and the other one went to the switch right here. But I just rerouted them this way. On my particular build, I still have the little clips to mount it to the transmission, so it'll go in pretty good, pretty easy. And there you go. So if you want to wire it yourself, it's like really simple, and it'll do exactly what you want it to do. All right, that about covers it.